Hey, good to have you back here in City Skylines 2, in our favorite city of Fort Chaosdale. We are in the downtown area on the main avenue, and we have a little bit of an accident going on, but nothing too major. I mean, we should think about a road maintenance depot at some time maybe, but today we want to leave the downtown area again and go to Beach Crossing. And before we do that, please consider liking and subscribing to help me out. Thank you very much. And here we are in Beach Crossing, which we worked on the last few episodes with our Walmart and some low-income neighborhood. And this is what we want to continue. And we want to build a cargo train station today, because I think a lot of suppliers want to live nearby the Walmart. So maybe it's a good idea to bring some cargo in this area. Although we have a lot of people living here, and we will extend the residential area today and see how it works out, how they can live together, the residents and the industry. I hope we can work it out. Everyone wants to be near this big Walmart building. On the one side, the industry, the warehouses, the suppliers want to be next to the Walmart, but also the people want to live next to a huge shopping center. So we have to combine those two things and make it work for everyone. So let's go. And as you can see, we start with industry. I put some warehouse buildings together so it works as one bigger company, I think. And we're next to the cargo train station, where we of course will place some cargo lines later on, or at least one line for the beginning. And on the other side of the metro tracks, we want to continue this low-income housing pattern maybe. But first, let's care about the industry a little bit. Okay, now we can place some trees to separate the residential area from the industry a little bit. I've extended the cargo train station with another warehouse a little bit. Although this warehouse is not functional, it looks good, I think. And let's fill the rest of the space with more trees, and then we maybe can place a final building in this industry area. And I have an idea for that. We have a signature building which fits pretty good. I will show you in a second. First, let's add the good stuff, trees and stains, and all this dirt decals. Let's go. And the building I want to add is a nice muscle car garage, this nice signature building. We can add a path and some trees next to it, and of course we add an invisible path as well, so people can actually use it. So this is the last step for this area, I think. Okay, some more trees won't hurt. And then this build is almost finished. Maybe we can replace those bushes with some palm trees. Yeah, that fits better because we are right at the beach. And we extend our Chaos Boulevard again with a non-functional bike path and our usual palm pattern here. Just a little bit more. There we go. Okay, now let's detail the beach and continue detailing the last things for the industry area. Maybe can add some fences around some of the buildings and some nice details like metal stacks and boxes and pallets and bollards and all the nice small details which makes an area unique. Okay, after adding a lot of decals and dirt, we are done with this industry area and we can continue on the other side of the metro tracks with a residential area. And if you want to have a chat with me, join my Discord. I would be happy to meet you there. Now let's add first some commercial buildings for the main street. I place them by hand and maybe we can slice those buildings together so it turns into a small strip mall. And behind those commercial buildings we will add some level 1 residential buildings again. And for this large space in the middle we maybe can add some sport facilities or something like that. We'll see. First let's add some housing. And for this space in the middle, we wanted to add some sporting facilities. So for one, we add a football pitch and next to it maybe some basketball courts. Then we can decorate it with some parking and some benches and maybe some stalls and stands. We add some people to make it look more alive. And when we're done with this area, I mean, at least with this block. Okay, this is the area so far. Maybe we should add a bunch of more trees, especially our big old oak tree, which I love, which fills so much space and looks so good, and some palm trees. And while I do that, maybe consider becoming a channel member of my channel. Become a Chaos fan if you want, for only 99 cents a month. You can support me by that, and you get some custom emojis, a private Discord chat, and some other cool stuff. If you want, check it out. If not, you don't have to, of course. Okay, our trees are done, and now let's add some more details, some dirt and some road or tire markings here and there to complete this part of our district. Okay, back to our mini strip mall. We can modify it a little bit by customizing the surface so it looks like it belongs together. Yeah, we give them all the buildings get the same surface, and we'll add the same trees and the same benches everywhere and some bollards in front of it. Yeah, so it looks like one mini mall, I guess. And for this commercial building, we can add some bollards in the back as well. And maybe a fountain is a good shout for this area between the mini strip mall and this Japanese commercial building. And from time to time I add some hang around areas here and there. Usually it doesn't work. No people show up as they should, but sometimes it does. So let's see what happens for this area. And after the next block in our district, I thought we should build some schools, a high school and some row houses in front of it, maybe, yeah. And then we'll add the box standard elementary school, modify it a little bit, and the rest of the space I want to fill with some row houses as well, so it gets bigger housing wise towards the main avenue, which is pretty busy, by the way. Okay, we've added some row houses and some nice walking space behind those row houses so people can get around pretty easily. Now let's go even higher with this low income housing block. Maybe we can add some parking to them, and of course we add some walkability to this area, so it's a nice mixed neighborhood with some low and some higher residential buildings, a school, some sporting facilities, and of course we have a good access to public transportation because we have the metro station around the corner. And of course we'll add a bus line in this district when everything is finished, I think. I mean, we'll be back here in the next episode and finish the beach crossing district, I think. And this, I think, will be a bus stop for the bus line we'll add in maybe the next episode. I think it's a good space between those two schools. So let's maybe add some bus props in here. And I would change this road to a bus road, I think. It could be a parking space for the school buses, so let's add some school bus props in here and paint them yellow. That makes a little bit of sense, I think, between those schools. As I said, in the next episode or so, we will add a functional bus line to this area. Okay, so far so good, but we are not done for today. No, we want to continue with the next block, and I thought this is the nice spot for this signature building right here at the main entrance road at the avenue. And I thought this could be like a BMW showroom maybe, because I have a lot of BMW decals. So let's turn the thing into a BMW showroom, and of course we can add a lot of decals everywhere, so everyone knows here is BMW. Let's go. And by the way, while I'm building this billboard thingy here, it's not sponsored by BMW, but if anyone is watching from BMW and want to sponsor me, I'm okay with it. Just call me. Give me a call. Just kidding. And there we go. We finished this building, and next to it I thought maybe another warehouse isn't a worst idea. Maybe it could belong to the BMW showroom. Maybe it's a production hall, or whatever you imagine it is. It's not functional, but we'll detail it up so it looks good at least. And maybe one time we can add something inside, some block surfaces, which I'm desperately waiting for, as I had in SKYLINES 1, but for now it's just for the looks. Okay, the last details here and there, and then we will work on the rest of the block. I will add some parking roads, and we have a whole bunch of new low residential buildings in here. And as a highlight, I thought we could add something special in the middle of this area. And before I do that, let's extend this mud path around here so it stays pretty walkable, which I love, which I already said in the first episode. We want to add the mud path everywhere we can, and it's not always the case I do that, but now for here it works pretty good. And this highlight I was talking about is maybe a small pond in the middle of this area. But first let's add some more trees, of course. Okay, and here is the pond I want to have in the middle of this district. Let's add some water to it, and then we'll surround it with more low residential housing, I think. So let's lay out the roads, add the houses, add the details, and then I think we're done for today. And did you know you can add different trees to the advanced line tool? I didn't know that. Now I know, and I love it. So I can add different patterns of trees with just drawing one line. That is pretty amazing. I'm sure you knew it. Not me, but now. So let's do it again. Right there, and here, and here, and there, and there. Everywhere. It's so good. Okay, now let's modify this lake or this pond a little bit so the people of the district can have a good time. Okay, and this block is finished too, I think. Pretty good, I think it turned out pretty nice. And the last thing I want to do is to decorate this warehouse a little bit with some graffiti and some dirt. And then we are really done with this longer than usual episode, I think. Yeah, and I think we're finished after these last details. This is what we've done today. What do you think? Let me know in the comments, and thank you very much for watching. I hope I see you guys in the next episode. Oh, and before you leave, let's very quickly add a cargo line. I nearly forgot it. There we go.